Hello everyone, welcome to Achievers IAS classes. Let's begin a discussion on the current events of 14th January 2019. I wish everyone a happy Sankranti festival, which is celebrated by different names during the harvest season in different parts of the country. The picture you see is that of the traditional sport Kambala, which is held in Dakshina Kannada of Karnataka during the harvest festival, and similar such animal sports will be held in different regions of the country, and I request you to go through the same, for it may be asked in the examination. The first issue is regarding the inauguration of Hunar Haat by the Finance Minister in New Delhi. Hunar Haats are organized by the Ministry of Minority Affairs under the Ustad scheme, which stands for upgrading the skills and training in traditional arts or crafts for development. The scheme aims at preserving and promoting the rich heritage of the traditional arts and crafts of the minority communities, and it is one of the flagship programs of the Minority Affairs Ministry. The scheme is significant because it has become a successful mission to provide employment and income generation opportunities with platforms for marketing the products of the master artisans, craftsmen belonging to the minority communities. It aims at boosting the skill of these craftsmen, weavers, and artisans who are already engaged in traditional ancestral work. On that note, let's move on to the next issue, which is regarding the 2+2 intercession meeting between India and the US. The two sides reviewed the progress on finalizing the two key agreements, that is, the Industrial Security Annex and the Basic Exchange and Cooperation Agreement for Geospatial Cooperation. This was a follow-up to the 2+2 dialogue which was held last year, and both the countries have also agreed on the Communications Compatibility and Security Agreement, which is the next step in furthering the defense cooperation. The Industrial Security Annex is an essential agreement as it allows the sharing of classified information from the US government and the American companies with the Indian private sector. This will facilitate a greater role for the private sector in the defense manufacturing, which was so far limited to the Indian government and the defense public sector undertakings. Apart from these, the two sides also exchanged notes on the developments in the Indo-Pacific and the region, and also reviewed the bilateral defense cooperation, especially in the maritime domain, with the two sides agreeing for the first tri-service exercise to be held later this year. The next dialogue is to take place in a few months' time and will further look into this issue based on the future developments. The next issue in news today is regarding the joint statement issued after the Samarkand meeting, which was held between the foreign ministers of Central Asian countries and Afghanistan. The Indian government has reiterated that it supports all efforts for peace and reconciliation in Afghanistan, which is inclusive, and the process being Afghan led, Afghan owned, and Afghan controlled. The External Affairs Minister also said that India supports the people and government of Afghanistan in their efforts to build a united, sovereign, democratic, prosperous, and an inclusive nation, and in this regard, support for a peace process that will end the war which has troubled the country for decades. On that note, I'm wrapping up today's news analysis. Do like, share, and comment to support this initiative. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.